minute since y'all seen my beautiful face, reacting to something. Y'all already know, like, if y'all the real ones, y'all know my laptop broke and whatever. But I'm back. I'm actually gonna be having my face react to a video. So there's this film called Cuties about like these like little girls like dancing as if they were like grown women, like all provocative and shit. And apparently, like, there's this other video about some other dude, and I wanted to find that one so I could react to that one, but I couldn't. So here's this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna react to this video. I'm gonna be drinking some iced tea and eating some donuts. Like, a lot of people like talk shit about these ones, but like these actually taste pretty good. These are the ones that my grandparents be in because they be buying these ones, and they have the ones with the frosting for the rest of us, and they eat this one for their blood sugar. But bro, these shits is mad good, and I already got the last two, so I don't know what to tell them about their blood sugar, my nigga. I'm losing my grandparents. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, if I ever wanted to get canceled, this is the video. I saw Cuties last night, and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie.
I actually did not watch the movie. I was like, when I heard people talking about it, I was like, do I really want to watch it? And then I seen like a clip of it, and I was like, I'm not watching this shit, bro. That shit is weird, bro. Like, maybe if you didn't already know what it was and you was to watch it, then they'll be like, oh, yo, what the hell? But me already knowing what it is, trying to, like, I just can't, bro.
Went in ready to hate like everybody else. I saw the cover, and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited. This one of the movies that's gonna age well. Like, right now, the outrage is really strong. So saying something like this video probably already has half dislikes. And I even tweeted like, "Cuties is clickbait. This was a pretty good movie." And everybody replying like, "I'm unfollowing you. This is the limit, SNEAKO. This is the limit." I can guarantee you, none of you saw the fucking movie, dummies. How do you criticize a movie that you didn't see? What's really funny is how different the covers are for the release of the European version of Cuties and the American version of Cuties. The European version, it's just like a normal thing. It says mignon and just like girls playing, because to them, this is a movie about growing pains, about childhood. It's a coming of age film. But here, we only see the most provocative parts of the film. We only see the girls dressed down, we only see the twerking, and we get mad immediately. That's why the cover looks like it's a beauty pageant. I thought it was going to be a reality show about girls dancing. It's completely the opposite. The reason that I uninstalled TikTok was because every time I'd go on, there would be a probably a 13-year-old girl dancing to WAP. There's some boys in this. The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z. With the film,
I believe Gen Z is like, what age is it? Like 20 and younger or something? I don't even fucking know. Just the fact that it doesn't matter, like he's saying the people who are mad about it isn't Gen Z, as if like it does not matter like your age, like it's still wrong. Yes. Like, and he's saying, like, he literally just said he uninstalled TikTok because there's 13-year-olds twerking on there. But then he says the people who are mad about this movie about these little girls twerking aren't Gen Z. Like, that makes no sense. Like, he's contradicting himself. Like, you're okay with watching these little girls twerk in a movie who are way younger. Like, the movie is like 11-year-olds, 10, 11, 12-year-olds, but he can't, but like he has a problem with watching, he doesn't have a problem with watching 11-year-olds twerk, but he has a problem with like 13, 14-year-olds twerking on TikTok. Like, that makes no sense. Like, I mean, that's how people live their life. To be honest, it's their parents who got them into that fucking movie shit in the first place. Their parents should have had some more fucking guidance over their child than to have the fucking 11-year-old child fucking busting it wide. Like, get the fuck out of here. But I didn't see the movie, so I can't really I have to like take what he's saying with what he's saying for a grain of salt. Shit.
Actually points out is a difference between generations, how it doesn't really make sense to force kids to be in this completely religious praying, throwing water on them, and the only solution that the parents...
This shit has nothing to do with religion. Why would you want your 11-year-old daughter your 11-year-old son out there shaking ass, fucking slanging cock? Like, that's not okay. I understand people are gonna live their lives the way they want, but at 11, I mean, when I was 11, I knew what sex was and all that shit. But like, people, we're not like as exposed to it. Like, we don't know all about it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We don't know like about like all the STDs, HIVs, all that other shit, bro. All you know about is that's all I knew about. And and then when you end up like finding out about porn and shit, but it's just like, that's different, bro. Like, it's just, nah, bro. Like, that's like that, like, they're just too young to be doing shit like that, bro.
Had for when the girls in the movie started acting out was to just bring other family members into the household, and like they had the uncle put his hand on the girl's forehead like that's not gonna do anything. This girl is clearly lost. Netflix isn't stupid enough to put out a movie that bad. They're not that stupid. They know what they're doing. They knew that there was going to be outrage, and they know that this movie is going to age very well because it points out a generational problem. Yes, there are scenes where the girls are dancing and like get probably a little too much, but then immediately after they're crying, and then they face the consequences of their action. They're ridiculed by their classmates. Like this girl, at one point, she takes a picture of her vagina and posts it on Instagram. Kids naturally just rebel. Kids naturally just...
Now, I didn't watch too many reviews about this. I only seen like a couple of people talk about it on Twitter, on Facebook. I've seen a couple of YouTubers mention it in their videos when they're talking about something completely different. But I actually didn't know that these children in movies, like, I didn't know that the children were being ridiculed by their classmates, and they had to deal with consequences with their parents. Like, they're in movie parents and stuff like that.
Don't want to do what they're told to do. So if you tell a kid, put on a headscarf, pray every day, dancing is for the devil, then they're gonna do it. If you told your kid that, oh, it's okay to express yourself, you can go to a dance class, probably shouldn't twerk and, shove your vagina in a camera if you're 11, then they're gonna be normal people. They're gonna be raised normally because they know that it's not a taboo. Like, if you tell a kid not to do drugs over and over again, they're gonna be curious. They're gonna want to do it. This happens with everything. This was pointing out...
I mean, that's not really true. Like, I mean, I like to, like, about the drugs thing. Like, people tell me all the time not to do drugs. I've never touched any type of drugs in my life, unless we talking about that medical, them pills and shit. But if we talking about weed, crack, cocaine, heroin, all that other shit, bro, niggas, I don't do that shit, bro. All of my friends do it, and I feel like to some degree, like, my parents, my family members, they think I do it too. But fuck out of here, bro. I don't do that shit. But what was I saying again? This nigga said some shit.
Of your vagina in a camera if you're 11, then they're gonna be normal people.
Yeah, you gotta let them experience something. Like, go to...
If you tell a kid not to do drugs,
go to a party every now and then.
They're gonna want to do it. This happens with
tell them to
everything.
cut back on certain things.
Problem that girls have. Guys don't really have problems like this. When I was watching Cuties, I was feeling like this was really an honest depiction of what it's like to grow up as an 11-year-old girl now. By the end of the movie, you see the protagonist just jumping jump rope, having fun with her friends because she's just a normal kid. They're seeing wet-ass pussy Cardi B twerking all the time, and they feel like there's an image of beauty and of expression that they have to adhere to. People want to be admired as much as the other people that they see admired on their phone. If you're really pissed off about this movie, you just don't fucking understand growing up with social media. I like this movie because it's extremely provocative.
Alright, now I understand what he's talking about when he says that, like, this part, like, I don't know what he was saying before, but when he says, like, older, like, when just now when he said older people don't understand growing up with social media, now I'm starting to understand what he was trying to say before about the thing about the people who are mad aren't Gen Z. Like, other people, like, older people would never understand what it's like growing up in our time, because with all the technology and shit that we have, the same way we wouldn't really understand growing up in their time with having to ride your bike down the block and waiting in front of your man's crib for him to pop out, gotta knock on his door and ask his moms if he could come out the crib. They don't, like, we wouldn't understand that. They wouldn't really understand communicate, like texting with your friends and stuff and all that other shit. So I guess, like, if that's what he was trying to say, like before when he said that Gen Z shit, I could understand.
Provocative, but it's realistic. A major criticism of this film was that it's child porn, that they were just showing these kids and that it's gonna bring a bunch of pedophiles in. I don't think so. I don't think
They are bringing pedophiles into that shit, because, bro, when that other video, I told you, I saw a YouTuber react to the other video that I wanted to react to. The dude literally said, this movie, with the way the girls are dancing, they're trying to arouse the viewers. And right after, literally in the same sentence, that same guy said, and it worked. That's pedophilia, my nigga. Like, stop it.
so. Not more than anything else that's on the internet now, or not more than beauty pageants in America, which still exist and are exactly what you see in the film. It's also really funny to see the difference of reaction that Americans had in European side, because I'm in Europe and people are like, yeah, that was a pretty good film. Americans are like, this is deplorable. I saw this commentator, Penguin Zero, who I actually like. There's not a lot of good commentators, but he's like, this movie is deplorable. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing, and it's like he didn't even watch the movie. It's just
Niggas
like he
moving
only
like
saw
Flight.
the clips that were gonna piss him off, or he just got so triggered by the provocative imagery that he just deplorable. Come on, man. Like, don't you see the reasons why she's doing what she's doing? People on Twitter are saying, like, these kids need therapy, the parents need to be put in jail, the director needs to be jailed. No, man, no. These actresses were really good. It's a movie you need to watch with empathy. Don't watch with outrage like everything else nowadays. Watch it with empathy. Not everything is as linear as jail, cancel this, that. No. Watch it like you're a human. It's so weird that, like, I have to say that, but that's a genuine... Whatever, man. Stop. Cancel me if you want, yo.
Alright, so I'm actually kind of glad that I watched this video, because, like, I've seen, like I said, I've seen clips and people every other where talking about how much they hate the movie because all they have is a bunch of 11-year-olds doing a whole bunch of sexual stuff. But now after seeing this, like, he says yes, they do have that stuff in the video, in the movie, which I don't really want to see. Well, don't at all. I don't want to see that shit at all. But after seeing this, he's kind of like opening up to, like, another side of, like, the movie has, like, a deeper meaning and shit like that. So still not checking out the movie, because that shit is fucking weird. But at least now I know it's not like solely this movie is fucking disgusting. It's just a bunch of, like, I'm glad that I've heard someone else's perspective about it, because, like, it's good to see both sides. He's like, like this guy said, they had scenes where they was getting too, like, sexual, but then there was also the scenes of them, like, living like how young kids would live nowadays. While in the other videos that I would watch about people who are outraged about the movie are only solely saying how disgusting the movie is. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, y'all. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment to show your support. Subscribe if you're new. Link in the description to my Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. My Instagram's a meme page. My Twitter is where y'all can interact with me at, and my Twitch is where I want to start streaming, so go follow me over there. I actually just made a Discord server today. I had to look up a YouTube video and I made a Discord server, and y'all bitches better go join that shit. I'm gonna see if I could put a link in the description. I'm pretty sure I could put a link in that shit, right? I could get a link for it. I mean, I have it. Whatever. If I can't put a link, then I'm just gonna put the name of my Discord server. So yeah, peace.